Welcome back, everybody. Today we have another video that's aimed towards beginners, players that are just getting started on the Go board, and we're going to be focusing on the 4-4 point. That's this Q16, and we're going to be giving some little simple advice on how to approach that corner, what white might want to do here, and then how black may respond. The two most common approaches to a 4-4 corner would be this knight's approach, which can also come from the other side as well, here at R14, or jumping right in on the 3-3 point and playing closer to the corner. So if you find yourself in black's position here and you've opened on the 4-4, those are the two approaches that you should most be prepared for. And we're not going to go into a lot of detail or like talking about Josekis just now. We're just going to talk about just kind of how to get started and get yourself comfortable. So let's say white approaches, and white may feel more comfortable approaching on the O16 side instead of the R14 side because of these extra black stones here in the lower right. This may be a simpler route for both players here. So the one thing we're going to talk about is how can black respond? What's kind of a simple user-friendly response when white approaches like this? And sometimes this is called the knight's approach. It looks like that L shape from chess, or the one space low approach. But whatever you want to call it, a good response is to a good simple response is just to extend the other direction. So white is coming from one side towards the corner, and you can just easily extend the other direction. And as you can see, you also made this L shape, this knight's extension, or a one space low extension. And we're not going to go beyond this. There's a lot more that can happen afterwards, but we're gonna leave this to the beginners to explore and decide what they like first. But just for right now, if you're white, this is one good way to approach in many situations. And then black can respond in this way, and it kind of looks like you're mirroring white's approach, just growing the other direction. And don't be surprised if you're black. Don't be surprised if white starts to come into your corner. That's one thing white might want to do. Or if white just backs off and starts to develop this way. And even I hesitate to say coming into your corner. Like, you may end up giving up a lot of the corner or all of it, and that's okay. So we're now just going to talk about the second common approach to a 4-4 corner. The second one we're just going to talk about today is this 3-3 approach. And this can irritate new players, in that they sometimes you'll even get it in your mind that it's unfair. Like, I had a stone there, that's my corner. Why can it be taken away so easily? And the answer to that is, well, you had a head start in that corner, but that doesn't guarantee that it will remain your corner. But the hope is that you will get something of value even when white invades, which white has every right to invade on that point. So this can be a really good spot for white to approach, and there's one main choice. Is black going to block the right side, or is black going to block the upper side? Block meaning prevent white from like growing towards the top side or growing towards the right side. This is the real big choice here in it, and it can have a real major impact on the rest of the game, because you're in a sense telling white like which way they can go. So what I'm going to choose is to block the right side. And the reason why I did this is I have these black stones down here already, and in my mind, like, this is looking attractive to maybe try to develop this area. And white then has a simple continuation here. Playing the second stone helps to give white a bigger claim to this corner, and makes white's single stone stronger, giving it more liberties. And we're gonna leave those stones right there and not add any more to it. There's from here, black and white can make a lot of different choices, but we want to keep this as simple as we can and allow you, the new player, to experiment with these key decisions. So again, to review, black may want to approach in one of these three spots, and it really is kind of two choices. Like, these are the same, it just depends on which side you want to approach from. And then we have this 3-3 approach as well. So after white approaches with this low one space approach, or the knight's approach, black can just develop the other direction and extend with a knight's extension. And from here, a lot of different things can happen, but this is a good decision in most situations. And of course, if white approaches on the 3-3 point, white is saying, I'd like to take the corner from you. And black should be okay with this. Black will end up hopefully getting some value out of these stones. Even though he does not have the corner, these two stones are still valuable in possibly developing the right side of the board, or can be used in fights in the future of the game. And then white can play one more stone here, and you can start to get an idea of this area is going to belong to white, and black is going to have some influence in the future of what happens in the game over on this side. That's it for our video today. If you have any questions, please post them in the comment section, and please subscribe to our channel, and let me know what you think. Thank you.